So here's something really interesting for you guys. This is an old camera that I've had since really ever. Well, it used to be my mom's camera, but it was really just around the house, and I found it a couple days ago. This is the Nikon. I think it's the E2100, the E2100 Coolpix, as it says there. If the stupid camera will ever focus. Yeah, it's I think it was the 2100. I looked it up. So they started making these things in like 2002, and they ended it off in around 2004, I think it was. Uh, there is there is a number on the bottom here. If anyone can make sense of that, I'll just let you read that. If a fucking camera here will ever focus. There we go. I wonder if that's like the date or production number or something. So just for sakes, let's assume it's from 2003. So that would really make it as old as I am, just about 17 years old. So this thing, like I said, has been around basically forever. There's about 1 million pictures of me that we have, and they were all taken on this thing apparently. And for a 2002 camera, surprisingly, it's actually pretty high quality. So I'm gonna start it up. It actually has this almost like grind sound to it as it starts up. Or that's when you shut it off. So it powers up, and you have the display functioning. I know it's not gonna see for shit because it's from one view to another. But so you've got different modes. You've got manual. No, that's auto. You've got manual. You've got film. You can film silent videos for 15 seconds max. You've also got the setup, but that really doesn't matter. You've got some. These are all portrait and setting assists. I forget what it was. The manual said more. Scene. This is like to help whatever you're taking a picture of. I guess some assist to there too. And the lens actually pops out when you turn it on, and it actually closes when you turn it off. And there's that grind I was talking about. And that's kind of what that was always interesting about this camera, is that is how the lens actually shifted in when you turned it off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a picture just to show you. So it's just like a normal camera. You hold down the button till it focuses. That green light means that it's focused, and that red light means, if I can actually zoom in or get stupid focus. Doesn't want to focus. Oh, there we go. You can see some symbols there. So the green light means it's focused, and the red light means, why the hell is it blinking? Let me get back to auto. I think that should do it. So the red light means, maybe the light's dying. This thing is 1 million years old. Or maybe just because it can't focus. I'm not all too sure. So the green light means that it's focused, and the red light means if you're going to use it, then you're going to get flash. So if you use it, there we go. So now, oh, my bad. So now you can go here. You can view the picture. I know there's not shit to it. You have these things. You can this zooms in and out, but this isn't really the picture to do it. There's the cat. There's me. You can zoom in on this just fine. So these buttons are to maneuver through your camera roll. Oh, there's little me. I actually forgot I ever took this. This is like a 7 or 8 year old picture at this point. So you just scroll through. The up and down buttons actually do the same. And you can also delete pictures. Just hit the delete button and it'll ask, do you want to delete? And you can say yes. Or you can say no and just move on with your life. But in this case, I'm going to just delete that picture that I took. So what I'm actually going to do is show you just how good the quality still is 17 or 18 years later by transferring that photo I showed you onto my computer. Alright, camera is connected to the computer. This is the external charger if you want to use it for like a really long time. This was made, this didn't come with it. This was just, because we had like 4 or 5 cameras back then. This was just, this was in the prime of label makers. I'm not sure if we actually still have that label maker. If we do, it would be really nice. I'd make a video on that for sure. So just gonna switch that on. And right, it's going for it. So there's really just that one picture because I tested this just to make sure that I kind of knew what I was doing before I took this. So there's me. This thing was made back in the day when 3 to 4 was really mainstream. If you can't tell by the display, definitely just looking at an actual picture should give you a sign. This is I think it was 1200 by 1600 pixels. I'll have to look at that again. I think it is 12 by 1600 though. But so relating to power sources, this thing uses, if you want to plug it in for a while, it uses, I think it's a EH61 charger, and for the regular batteries, it uses one CRV3 battery. And if you're wondering what's all the tape on the battery port, that was kind of on me. Many years ago, I had actually forced the thing open and I broke the little slot which would keep this thing closed, and it's really hasn't worked since then. But when I actually found this thing, I decided to fix it so I could see if it was actually still usable. That's about it for this thing. 17 years old, still does the job, but I mean there's not really a use for it anymore. I have a 3500 and plus it doesn't really record. But if you want something about recording, then stay tuned. And you know, not for nothing before I go, this camera actually looks pretty funny on my fully extended tripod. Just this tiny little thing sitting on this giant monster. Oh boy.